you got?
Is it hot or is it cold?
Well, the air is not too hot.
You gonna drink it?
But the water's perfect temperature.
Yeah, it is perfect.
It's only in the 80s today, but the water's not cool at all. It's kind of warm.
Look at all the boats out there, though. Like, I'm counting, I think there are 12 boats, babe.
The Narrows on a Saturday is the place to be if you want to watch boats go by because they're constant.
Yeah, it's like a highway out there.
We've been on the lake on like a Tuesday or Wednesday, and you can go all day without seeing a single boat, like from Heber Park almost. But on the Narrows, everyone's coming through. It's a big highway.
This wasn't always a lake. There used to be just the little Red River that flowed through this valley. Under our feet were the towns of Higden and Shiloh. Some say buildings, cars, and cemeteries can still be seen under the water.
Lake police are out here. I don't know what they're called.
Lake Patrol, I think.
Lake Patrol are out here. They're in a little white boat right there. I don't know what they're doing, but we're snooping. They have their hatch open. Maybe they're fishing.
No.
No.
They're making sure everyone is...
They're coming this way. I think they're coming for you. What did you do?
I have no comment.
They are definitely floating this way. What's he shaking?
Probably getting out sunscreen. You're making a big deal about it.
Looks like it's the aerosol sunscreen too. Someone's shaking it, whatever it is.
Oh, now the other guy's shaking it. They're both shaking
Uh-oh. Now he's drinking it. It's not sunscreen. Is it like a protein shake?
Whatever they're shaking, they're drinking.
Look at all the people in that pontoon. One of our favorite things to do is people watch. And we often give people nicknames.
We still remember a cruise that had Red Shirt and his wife.
Yep. Went on a cruise. We named a guy a red shirt guy because that's what he wore the first day. And then there was Red Shirt's wife. What was the one guy, remember, that liked to, his wife, they like line danced him?
He was sauna.
Sauna guy, because Timothy met him in the sauna on the cruise ship. And then sauna guy's wife, who brought a different outfit for every single occasion. So if they were teaching line dancing, she had cowboy boots and the whole outfit. If it was like jazz night, I don't know what you wear on jazz night, but something that you can dance to. There's no telling how many suitcases she brought. These people are putting a tube in the water. Y'all don't tube in the Narrows. This is a highway.
Today we're on a section of the lake called the Narrows because, well, it's narrow. It's a narrow section of the valley that connects the northern part of the lake to the southern part. And well beneath our feet, the little Red River still flows through here. We are on Greers Ferry Lake at a vacation rental called Susie Hughes Hideaway. Before there was a lake here, the little Red River flooded often and destroyed parts of the towns in the valley. In fact, the spring of 1928 brought so many rains to the entire Mississippi Valley that Congress asked the Corps of Engineers to develop a flood control program. The Flood Control Act passed in the late 1930s and authorized the Corps of Engineers to build dams across the country to control the major free-flowing rivers. And this included the Little Red River. Today, the towns around Greers Ferry Lake have developed their version of lake life at its best. Life here is often slow and easy. You'll find restaurants, marinas, and vacation rentals all around the lake. But the question remains, what is left of the towns under the water?
Jansen's Restaurant.
are at Jansen's Lakefront Restaurant. I think we are in Edgemont, but we're still on the lake.
Are we parked in front of a house?
It says restaurant parking only.
Including this house?
I have no idea.
I'm very confused.
Hopefully we're parked in the right place. This place stays really busy, so I'm hoping the wait isn't too long. But we've heard really great things about it. Haven't we, babe?
Yes, we have, from a friend of mine.
Co-worker?
who really
Yeah, there's
likes it.
tons of people in there. Yeah, there are already people waiting.
Hey guys, you need on the list?
Yes,
I'll
please.
get you out here. How many you'll have?
5.
Phone number? Inside, outside, first available.
So they came out to get us on the list, what they use an iPad or something for. They want to know if we wanted to do inside, outside, or first available. We picked outside, so it's a 40 to 45 minute wait today, they said, for outside. So we're sitting down here though, looking at the lake view and these chairs that are farther down from the restaurant. And we're gonna wait and see how it goes.
It's 11:15 a.m. obviously, and there's already a 45-minute wait here. But today is Sunday and they serve brunch on Sundays. Apparently it's really good, but I mean there are people like waiting.
We expected
Sitting.
it. We've heard, and their voicemail even tells you that they're busy a lot and you have to just wait and be prepared to hang out for a while.
So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hang out for a while. Thankfully the temperature is pretty nice
Yep, very nice.
and we have a great view. These are the boat slips at Jansen's. So you can just come right up off the water and dock your boat and get something to eat. It's pretty convenient. Well, a 45-minute wait turned into 20. Yep. You want this one? I couldn't decide what to get, so I went breakfast and lunch. I've got enchiladas and sausage and bacon. How about you?
Well, there's not much to show now.
Yes, you've
But
been eating it all.
I had lunch enchiladas and salmon, which was good, and some bacon and sausage from breakfast. That's all I can remember. And I have this, some kind of dessert pastry, what do you call that, you know, scone type thing, right?
Yeah, that's what I would call it, a scone type thing. Damming of the Little Red River began in March of 1959. The Greers Ferry Dam was completed in December of 1962, and President John F. Kennedy dedicated the dam in 1963. Soon, businesses like this one popped up around the lake. Jansen's Lakefront Restaurant opened in 1978 and continues to be a destination even today. That was so good. I don't know what they do to their chicken enchiladas, but they're fantastic.
And the ooey gooey, whatever you said.
And yeah, and some sort of ooey gooey
Yeah,
raspberry
Some kind of berry
dessert.
dessert with red berries. It was amazing.
It's worth the trip over here just for that. I have been told that when lake levels are low in the summer, an old church steeple can be seen under the water. I've also heard that in one part of the lake, old cars have been seen underwater. Some people say that entire cemeteries are still under there. This is not something I can confirm because all of my research indicates that all cemeteries were moved to higher ground before the dam was built. I guess that will just have to remain one of life's mysteries. If you're curious what Greers Ferry Dam looks like on the outside and the inside, we filmed a full tour with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers while we were in town. I've never been inside this dam. Tours have not been offered since 9/11, so this is a rare look inside this massive dam. There's a full tour on YouTube, and I'll put a link to that here. You know, what's interesting to me is so many stories swirl around this lake, and I know there are mixed feelings about the dam being built. It did create hydropower for our state, and it did provide the flood control that this area needed, but it also displaced people out of their homes. So this area makes a lot of people happy because of the recreation and fishing opportunities, but it also makes a lot of people sad because they remembered their grandparents' homes that were in the valley before the dam was built. If you have any memories of this area before Greers Ferry Dam was built, I would love to hear about them in the comments. If you would like to get a taste of lake life in Arkansas, be sure to check out Susie Q's Hideaway where we stayed. It has 2 queen bedrooms downstairs, a loft upstairs with a trundle bed, and there's also a large upstairs family suite. This cabin sleeps 10 to 12 people. It has 2 full baths, a fully stocked kitchen. You'll find a link in the description of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting our work and becoming part of the crew by subscribing on Patreon. The link is in the description. Besides YouTube, you can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you around the natural state.